Okay, we're joining in this race in progress. There are oil slicks on the track. There are also, this can is going to be, this gate fell. This can is going to be a piranha plant. Anything comes within medium will have to make an evade roll or suffer a hazard. I like to use these dice towers because people like to roll dice all over the place. Now, we are starting gear 2, or gear 3. We're finishing gear 2, going to gear 3. Bowser just did a medium forward and finished his turn. So we're activating on gear 3. Waluigi has pole position, so he's going to do a medium forward. This coin is in the path, so it'll go on top of the template. Waluigi's going to gain a shift from the template. Also, when you pick up a template, that's the one you're going to use. So there's no pre-measuring or anything like that. So we're going to put this template in front of Waluigi, put this coin about where it was, and he's in gear 3 with a lightweight cart. He has 6 handling. He's going to gain a shift result from the template for being in gear 3. So he's going to roll 6 dice and get a free shift. Now with the dice tower, you can roll your dice into it like that. That is a pretty good roll. So I really don't want that slide, so I'm going to use the shift from the template to cancel that. I'm going to use 2 shifts to shift up to 4 and cancel the hazard you get from shifting. I've got 3 shifts left. I'm going to gain a coin for each of these. So I will be at 5 coins total. Each cart is going to start the game with 2 coins. So I'm also going to gain a coin from this template. I'm going to move to the end of the template. Normally I'd like to hold down the template and hold down the template with 2 fingers, pick up the cart, move it, then let go of everything. But hard to do with one hand. So I'm going to move them to the end of this template. Try not to knock things over and nudge anything. And then, since Waluigi has 6 coins left, he is going to do a boost at the end of his movement, if I can find the short template. So when you do a boost, you're doing the short template. You're not going to gain the shift from there, but you get to do this before or after your activation for 3 coins. So he is going to boost without trying to move everything all over the place. Boosting is going to put him in this path of this coin. You don't roll any dice when you boost. You just boost. So I'm going to take this cart. I'm going to pick up that coin and put him at the end. It's hard to do with one hand. I grab that coin, put him at the end of the template. I spent 3 coins to boost, and I picked up 1 coin, so I'm back to 4. So this goes away. I'm going to grab the first item off the top of the deck, which is this. No one would know that but Waluigi. So I'm going to use this item. I'm going to do a drop. So let me find a Babam. I'm going to drop it. So I grab the small template, where I just put down somewhere. Here. I'll put this Babam anywhere along the rear of this template. The end of the template. So I'm going to put it right there. So on my next turn, I think I bumped it. Let's put it back. I did bump it. So in the end of Waluigi's next activation, he is going to have a wandering bomb. So next player in the activation is Bowser. Bowser thinks he's going to clip that oil slick. That's oil slick without the glare. So he is going to do he's in gear 3, so he's going to do a veer. He's going to flip this veer to the opposite side in gear 3. It's no hazards, no shifts. He'll flip it to this side. It'll hit the hazard. If he leaves it on this side, it won't. So that coin is directly under it, so he's going to put that coin on the template. So he is correct. Just misses the template. So he's 4 handling. His max gear is 6. So he's in gear 3. So he's going to roll 4 shift dice, hoping to shift up, because Waluigi's max gear is 4. He wants a couple of free turns by himself. So slide will put him right into the oil slick. Doesn't want that. So he's going to take 1 hazard. Keep these 2. Oh, he has nothing. Take 1 hazard to reroll all this up. I thought I saw some shifts there. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. So he wants to shift up to gear 4. So he has to do that. So he's going to spend this shift to shift up to gear 4. That gains him a hazard. Let's do that right now. This die gains him a hazard. He wants to cancel both the shift. He'll cancel the shift and keep the slide. Or another way around. Cancel the slide, keep the spin. So he's going to spend a coin to cancel that slide. So he doesn't slide in the oil slick. But he's going to keep the spin. I'm going to put a hazard on top of the spin because he's going to gain a hazard for doing a spin. So he's going to move the end of this template, pick up this coin. He won't be able to get rid of that hazard with a coin because it's after he goes on the template. So he's going to go to the end of this template. Remember, I would love to use 2 hands. And then he's going to spin, which is spin. I'm going to gain that hazard to turn up to 90 degrees. Let's say that. And then this templet's going to get removed. Now, we are in gear 4. Waluigi is first activate in gear 4. He was just out of medium from that chain chomp. So most likely he's going to hit that chain chomp. The best he can do in gear 4 is this turn. That turn does not look tight enough. So he is going to spend 3 coins to do a trick driving. And he wants to do a hairpin. He'll act like he's in gear 3. He's going to gain a hazard. Brings him up to 1. Then he's going to put this hairpin turn. He's going to put that coin on top of the template, and that's going to be his hairpin turn. Face him that way. He has, he's in 6th gear, or 6 handling, so he's going to roll 6 dice. 4, 5, 6. Spin's not terrible, so he's going to keep 1 spin, keep these shifts, gain a hazard to re-roll. This is called pushing it in regular Gaslands rules. Slide and hazard is not good, so he is going to, he can't shift up anymore because he's at his maximum gear. So he is going to spend a shift to cancel that slide, spend a shift to cancel that hazard, and then gain 1 coin. Actually, he's not going to gain a coin. He is going to lose a hazard with that shift, but he's going to put a hazard on that spin because he's going to gain it at the end of turn. So he's going to gain this coin for moving down the template. He's back up to 2 coins, and he's going to move to the end of this template. He is not quite to that coin. So 2 things are going to happen. He's going to, or 3 things. He's going to gain this hazard from that spin, which he's going to spin to face that way. Sure. I just want to clear the edge of that gate. Now, his Wandering Bomb's going to activate with the bomb, and the Piranha Plant's going to activate because he is definitely within a medium now. So, first thing we'll do Piranha Plant. He is in gear 4, which means he needs 4 dice. And he needs 6s. No 6s, so he's going to suffer a hazard roll. Hazard roll's a D3. This is a D3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He has 2 hazards, so he rolls. He gains 2, brings him to 4. Since it's a hazard roll, if after you roll you don't have 5 or more, you keep going until you have 5. He has 5 hazards. Not the greatest day. So his activation, his movement is done, so he's going to move his Wandering Bomb and have it explode. Now I have to find the short again. Put templates down and you lose them all the time in this game. That's why I like having 2 sets of templates. Wandering Bomb's going to move a short. And it's going to explode for a short, which is a hazard roll with everything within short. So I don't know if you can see that because my phone was over there. It explodes for a short. Everything within short range is going to take it, take an explosion. Coins are never items, so they won't explode or get taken off the track by that. So hazard roll for Bowser. He already has 4 hazards, so Bowser gains 2 hazards. Bowser is going to wipe out at the end of this activation. Waluigi doesn't want to do anything else, so Bowser is going to wipe out. He has 3 things going to happen. He's going to reset down to gear 1. His coins are going to hazard, or his coins are going to he's going to scatter his coins, and he's going to face a random direction. His random direction is going to be not this die. This die, he's going to face that way. So that is like that. Not the greatest day ever for Bowser. That's more like that. And then his coins are going to scatter. He's got 2 coins. First coin is going to scatter a short just about that way, so about here. And then the next one's going to scatter forward to about here. So it is gear 4. Bowser's in gear 1. He's the only one that could go past gear 4. So we're going to move pole position to Bowser, and then we're going to skip 5 and 6 because we have no people available to go to 5 or 6 and go to gear phase 1. Bowser's going to activate first. In gear 1, you can do a lot of the templates backwards, so Bowser's going to do a hairpin backwards. So he's going to go that. He's going to end up touching 2 coins. So he's going to roll. Oh, I forgot to remove all his hazards, because when you wipe out, you remove all your hazards. He is in gear 4. He needs to get out of gear 1. He is not rolling well today. Gains a hazard, rolls all these again. Wow. Not the greatest day for Bowser. So he is going to gain 2 hazards. He's going to shift up to gear 2, which is going to gain 1 more hazard, and then he's going to spin for another hazard. So he's going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4 hazards. He has no coins to get rid of hazards. Didn't get any shift results. But he's going to gain 2 coins from this template here. So he's in. One thing that's different when you are reversing, you go to the end of the template like so. You put the rear of your vehicle here instead of the front. So I'll end up right about there. It's going to be hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to put this down for a second. So that's his final position. He is going to be in gear 2 with 2 coins and 5 hazards. Not the greatest thing ever. So while Luigi is in gear, move this out of the way, he's in, this was used. Oh, wrong card. It's hard to do when you're on the phone. This is used. So he is in gear 4 with 2 coins and 5 hazards. So he's going to want to get rid of some hazards. He cannot be affected by the Piranha Plant 2 turns in a row. So he's just going to do a medium forward. Gear 4, medium forward. He's going to touch this coin. So this coin goes on top of the template. He's going to automatically gain a shift result from that template. He's going to roll all 6 of his dice. Okay, I'm going to show you something fun. So we're going to keep all this. Keep it all. He's going to shift. He's going to shift down to 3. No, actually, I'll keep it as is. I'm going to get rid of 5 hazards total. 4 from the template, and 4 from the dice and 1 from the template. So I'm going to get rid of 5 hazards. 5 hazards. I'm going to keep 2 hazards handy because I'm going to gain 2 from those 2 results. So I'm going to move down the template. I'm going to put a slide at the end of this template, which covers that. This coin was under where the slide was. Then I have a spin. So these are the 2 hazards I gained from the slide and the spin. Then I'll move down this template, gaining this coin and this coin. Back up to 4 coins. I'm going to move and slide. When you hit the slide template, you have to be centered at the end of the template. So centered either facing this way or facing that way. So I'm going to face them this way. Try not to bump things out of the way too much. Then my spin. Right here, I'm going to gain an item. So I'm going to gain the item now. My item is a red shell. And then I'm going to move this out of the way and spin up to 90 degrees. There's 90 degrees of spin, up to 90 degrees. And then He has 3 coins left. Actually, I didn't notice that there is an oil slick right in my damn path. So that's 90 degrees a little bit further. That looks like it's out of the path. I can't really see. How about there? That looks like it's out of the path. Okay. Then, he's got 4 coins left. He's going to spend 1 coin to deploy that red shell. I have to go find a red shell now. We'll deploy a red shell as armor. There's a red shell, which means he's going to place it at the end of his car like that. And then he is going to do a boost for 3 coins. His last 3 coins, he's going to do a boost. I got to find that small template again. Use this template to lose. He will boost to get as far from Bowser as possible. So he's going to go to the end of that short and try not to bump anything, but I'm one-handed. Quick and dirty. Coin stays with, or the shell stays with him. Bowser is going to activate. That's gear 1. We go to gear 2. Bowser's going to activate. He's going to do a, let's say a gentle, if I can find one. Bowser would do a gentle. Actually, Bowser's going to do a turn. He'll do a turn. He's in gear 2. Screwed that up. He's in 2, so he's not going to gain anything from the template. He has 5 hazards, so he's got to watch out for that. So he's going to roll dice. He'll keep all of that. So he's going to shift up to 3, cancel a hazard. So that's 3, cancel the hazard. Then he's going to lose a hazard for that shift. Then he's going to gain 1 for the spin. So he'd be back up to 5. But he'll be facing, as I knock things over, so he was facing that way. Drop the gate 2. He is not within the medium of the chain chomp. He's going to gain an item. So he's going to gain an item here. His item is a green shell. And then we're going to shuffle these into the deck. So starting in the next gate, whoever's in last place draws 5, which it won't be Waluigi because he's already passed that gate. Going to draw 5 and keep 1. So that'll be that. So this is gear phase 2 for Waluigi. He is going to do he's in gear 4. He is going to do a turn, which is going to gain him a hazard. Here's his hazard gained. He's going to roll 6 dice. Shift, shift. Spin, spin. Actually, 1 spin's not terrible. He's going to gain a hazard to re-roll these 2. Not the awesomest thing ever. So he doesn't want either of those. So he's going to cancel these 2. And he's going to cancel the hazard and gain 1 back. So he's going to cancel this one and then gain it back for the spin. Move to the end of this template and then move to the end of the template and spin. He's going to spin that direction there. Keep his item with him. And that's a couple of turns. So it gives you an example of how to play. Right now it's Waluigi's race to lose. But when Bowser passes this gate, he has a good chance of getting a rare item and to balance the scales. If it was only going 1 lap, I would say Waluigi would win, but if it's 2 or 3 laps, then it's anybody's game. I hope this helped.